everybody. Welcome back to Daily Connection. This is Emily Olson. We've been on sort of a holiday November hiatus, and I'm so glad to be back and sharing more insight and equipping and encouragement for you here on the Daily Connection. So if you're new to the broadcast, please make sure that you comment below in whatever social media platform you're finding this on, and let me know how you heard about the Daily Connection. So for those of you who don't know who I am, again, my name is Emily Olson. I'm a coach, I'm a consultant, I'm a speaker, and I equip overwhelmed midlifers to create more of an impact in their life and work by intentionally creating margin and doing less. And so that means that you are able to get more done, be more focused in your work, in your vocation, whether you're a small business owner, whether you have a team, if you're in corporate work, and also in your life, in your home life, in your other relationships, in your personal wellness, by actually creating margin, space, rest, intentionality, so that you can be more productive in those areas. So I wanted to come and share to you today, and I have to laugh at the beginning of this because I've actually talked about this with 3 of my clients this week, and today, the client that I spoke with today this morning, she's like, that would make a great live video. And I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to do my Daily Connection on it today. So thank you. Thank you, Terrell, for helping me out with that. That was awesome. So I wanted to share about the importance, how just absolutely key it is for you to understand what it is that you are meant to be doing with your life, with your time, with your work, with your family in this time, in this season of your life. Now, I don't mean season like Christmas season, because we're almost in December, not that kind of season, but in this chapter, in this season of your life, whatever place you find yourself, what is it that God is calling you, equipping you, sending you out to do, to help others, to serve, to further the mission that He has given you, to help others do the same, to bring about joy and positivity and productivity and help your team, all of that. Because we tend to get really discouraged, and I think we also either get discouraged or we sort of put stuff in the back burner as we head into the holiday season. We're like, it's December, I'll get to it after the holidays. But if you do that and you let things go by the wayside, you're going to lose whatever momentum you've been building. And then you're going to have to regain that. It's like pushing a big rock up a hill. And I'm sure you've heard that analogy before. Getting it going is the worst part. So if you actually let the ball roll back down the hill, and if you're not continuing your momentum in whatever it is that you're doing, you're going to have to start all over. And so what happens is we either choose to put it aside, or things just kind of slide, or we aren't remaining clear on what it is that we're doing. We're doing things just because we should do things. Don't should on yourself, and do things just because everybody and their dog around you is doing something, whether that's certain things on social media, whether it's doing business a particular way, or meeting this many people, or filling this many quotas. And I mean, it's not that those things aren't necessarily important, but you have to understand the conviction behind that. And so, especially if you are a small business owner, if you're an entrepreneur, we all have sort of the ups and downs of daily life. But what helps keep us focused is an unwavering, absolute certainty of what it is that God is calling you to do right now, regardless of what anybody else says, regardless of what you see other people doing, or what their goals are, or what their focuses are. You have to stay focused on what it is that God is calling you to do, even in the midst of challenging days, or lack of clients, or unexpected break-ins into your time, or anything like that. Anything that has the potential to distract you, you have to remain firm in that conviction of why it is that you're doing what you're doing. Why is it that you're serving in the way that you're doing? Why is it that you operate your business the way that you do, that helps you to stand head and shoulders above others? Why do you run your family the way that you do? Why do you have the traditions in your family that you do? It's good to have traditions. It's good to have things. My son is one of those that has like a ridiculous amount of expectations, which we try to meet when it comes to the holiday time because he's a big fan of Christmas. Some of those traditions are good, but you still need to understand why you're doing them. So, what I've been explaining to my clients is because some of them have been going through some really challenging stuff in their business combined with other things. And I just said, you have to take the time, invest the time to get clear and to really know what it is that you're meant to do in this time. And that it has to be something that you know deep down. And I said, it's very scientific how you know this. It's because it's like this. It's like that, in the gut. That helps you to know. Like we've all had that feeling. You can't see my tummy down here, but we've all had that feeling, right? When we know that we know that we know. That's what you need to seek after. Seeking after what it is that God is calling you to do. How is He moving? What opportunities is He putting in front of you? What doors is He opening? That you can take advantage of and really walk through and meet Him in those places and be absolutely assured that regardless of what anybody else says, regardless of what else is going on, put those blinders on here so that you're not looking at all of this other stuff, and really open your ears and your heart to hear, to listen, and discern what it is that you're called to do. Who is it that God is calling you to be in this place? Who is He calling you to actually meet up and link arms with and serve? To wash their feet, figuratively, in this cold weather. So I hope that gives you something to think about together. That knowing in your heart of hearts, in your gut, that this is what you are called to do in this time. And it's that anchor and that faith and that trust in the call that He has placed on your life now that helps to get you through the challenging times, whatever they are, whether right now it's in your business, whether it's with your family during this holiday season. Some people don't have like, yay, happy holiday Christmas family time. Whether it's in other relationships, whether it's in your wellness. I mean, right now, maybe you're struggling with, being sick. If you're a mom or a dad and has kids at home and they're sick and then you get sick and it makes you unable to do the things that you really want to be doing. But you know that even when you're not feeling well, and trust that God is calling you to that He is working on your behalf, that He is out there opening up opportunities for you to step into. It doesn't mean that it's always easy, but that's why that trust, that conviction, that time to really discern and spend time with Jesus to understand where He wants you to be right now so that you can be available to those people and in those situations that He has prepared for you ahead of time. He promises that, right? In His word, He says, I prepared the good works for you to do, prepared beforehand those works for you to do. And that we have to just have faith that that is where we need to be and that He will place that in front of us. So thank you so much, you guys. Really, I hope that you have that kind of feeling sometime in the next few days, that you can really just be confirmed and affirmed in what it is that God is calling you to do. And if you don't know what that is, or that you're having a rough time kind of figuring that out, I'd be glad to talk. That's my jam, is to help you get to that moment where you're like, yeah, so that then you can put in place the ways that you can move ahead and serve out of that feeling. That good one that helps you stay on track even in the midst of challenging situations. So you guys have a great day. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Tell me if you've had one of those moments. I would love to hear about that. Either comment below or send me a direct message. And I look forward to seeing you here on the next Daily Connection. Have a great day.